Guys, on this video I want to talk about my goals. Because I just reached 50,000 followers. I actually didn't. I'm at 49,000 by the time I'm making this video. But it should happen by tomorrow. 50,000 followers. Now I didn't expect this fucking rise at all. Because I don't know if you know, but for the past about 550 days I've been posting every single day. And for 530 days, 500 days, let's say, for 500 days, I got no fucking views, no followers, no success at all. And I was just posting in the void, you know? Just thinking it's just my hobby to post videos, you know, and not caring about the result. And then I blew up when I posted my first cooking video about making crepes. So I made the crepe video, and there you go. I got 3 million views. It got me like 6,000 followers. It was like all pumped up, and then I started making more cooking videos, and it's going great. It got me fucking viral and 50k views. Now, I didn't expect to get 50k in 2 months. That was crazy. I've never seen another account grow so fast, you know, apart from some dumb meme shit like I'm gonna feed my cat this much food depending on how many followers I have. I've seen this kind of shit, but serious videos, serious content growing so fast, I've never seen. So, my next goals, because I've just hit this goal at a crazy pace, I have to think about the next level, because I have to raise my standard now. I did not expect it to happen so fast. Now I have to take the speed of it into account to get to the next level super fucking fast. So, I was going to say 2025 goals, but it's 2025 already, so December goals, right? December. This 25 goals. What I want to reach is 500,000 followers. I don't know if it's going to be possible. What I know for sure is that I got to 50k without expecting it at all, with no fucking production standards. I was just some dude making food in his kitchen, in his lame ass dirty kitchen with no equipment, just some dude. And it's funny as fuck, 50k views in 2 months. Right, now that I have the experience of making like 60 cooking videos or something, I know how to get to the next level. It's going to be hard, but I pretty much think I can do it. Now, I don't know, by December, depending on how viral my videos get, I could get from 300k if I just post consistently but don't get very much viral videos. Or, if I get a lot of viral shit, I could get to 1 million. So I'm hitting in the middle because I'm not expecting to do a lot of viral shit. I could make viral videos if I was posting porn food, unhealthy food, but as you know, I'm a healthy guy, I'm a six-pack guy. I want to post healthy shit that helps the world. So I'm not going to post the brain rot food that makes you fat and the unhealthy rancid fats and fucking fries and bread and burgers. If you type food in the Instagram search bar, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's all orange on the screen. It's fucking buns, fries, pasta. It's only orange stuff with fats. And fried chicken, this kind of shit, that's the top results. I'm not going to make this bullshit. Maybe once, from time to time, to show you the proper way to do it and do it healthy. But without the brain rot food content, I think I can expect 500k if I hit some very nice videos that get a lot of views and that I get a little bit more viral. Maybe I hit all the platforms. YouTube, TikTok, all this shit is going to bring my name to more people, making me more viral. So that's my first goal, 500k followers. With that, is going to raise everything else, bro. I don't know if you know, if you didn't know. I make the food content, but I'm also, because of the six-pack, this used to be a fitness account, sorry. This used to be a fitness account, my Instagram, where I was posting every single day my workouts, and nobody gave a shit. Because I wasn't interesting when I was making the workouts. I was just fucking working out. And I got very big. You can see on my transformation, my workout worked because although I wasn't taking rest days, right? I was working every single day. I got fucking massive. My size fucking multiplied in 2 years without rest days. So imagine if I was taking rest days, how crazy I would look. Now, because this was a fitness account, I actually started doing fitness coaching. And nowadays, because everyone loves my cooking content, I've adapted my course to cooking. And not cooking, but nutrition and eating well and the lifestyle of eating good food. Raw ingredients and shit that is not damaged. Not rancid fats, not fucking processed food that destroy your guts and everything. Your life is your guts. It's so important. And nobody talks about this. Nutrition people, fucking people with diploma, they don't talk about the guts at all. They talk about the fucking macros and you need to have a balanced meal and shit like this, you know? You need to have one of each. One fruit, one vegetable, one carb, one meat. They want you to slow down your metabolism as much as possible with as many ingredients as possible, right? It's bullshit. That's not what makes you healthy. What makes you healthy is to reduce the ingredients, get ingredients straight from nature that are not processed, that still have the enzymes in it, enzymes that you don't kill by cooking them, still have the bacteria on them that help your gut, like a real human. That's why my program is called The Human Diet. I do one-to-one coaching if you want to check it out. Book a call in the description. We'll talk about it. But I want to get into my fitness coaching. That's one of my goals. I say fitness, it's more nutrition. It's mostly nutrition and mindset. Because I don't think fitness is actually the main thing that makes you fit. It's not fitness that gets you out of the morning at 5 a.m. It's the mindset. It's not fitness that makes you fucking go run after work. You know, it's not the fucking fitness, it's the mindset. You just came home from work, you're fucking tired. You know you have to do it because you've told yourself you're going to do it. But are you going to do it? It's not fitness that makes you run, it's the mindset. So it's mostly a nutrition and mindset program in which I do tell you about the workouts, what you need to do and thing. But it's really about changing your habits as a whole. So I want to change the life of people. That's what I want to do. I want to change 50 people's lives by the end of the year. 50 people's lives. People changed. That's something that matters a lot to me because as I was doing fitness, the fitness content, I was trying to help people, but nobody gave a shit about what I was doing. In fact, posting every single day, you know when you post for 500 days and you don't get views, it's cringe. The people that know you, they think you're cringe, they unfollow you, they start talking about you in their circles, saying that you're fucking antisocial, you're weird, you don't want to go party, instead you want to post your videos that get 100 views. This kind of shit, right? Nobody believes in you. It's a mindset. It's the mindset that I had that I did not want to give up. That got me to where I am today because I learned in this process, although I wasn't posting the food content that got me views, I learned in this process to never give up, to stay disciplined in the workouts. And although nobody was fucking watching, the success came in the end. It came from another source, but this discipline of doing it for a very long time made me ready for what happened next, which was posting every single day on my food content, which is much harder to do because cooking takes much more time and the video of cooking food takes so much more fucking time than a workout. But now I'm prepared. I was prepared because I've been posting videos for 500 days. I've made a lot of editing. So I wanted to realize that it's all the mindset that got me there. It's all the fucking mindset. I never gave up posting. Why 500 days, would you say? Most people would have given up after 1 month. Most other people would have given up after 6 months, or after a year, right? After 1 year, if you haven't gained followers, you probably give up, right? You're like, I've done it for a year. I've done it for 500 days. I say 500 because it's the random fucking number on which I got the crap video and posted it and got millions of views. It was random as fuck. Day 500 is a random day. I know it wasn't exactly 500, it was probably like 503 or something like this. But I just kept going with no fucking idea of what was going to happen, which was probably dumb. You might argue it's dumb, but it's believing in yourself. Believing that the effort you put is valuable and you're doing something that's going to help the world. And it has to be seen someday by someone. So I did it forever, never gave up. And it's a mindset that nobody else believed in. All my friends thought I was fucking weird. Anyway, I told you about this already. I want to change 50 people's lives, to help them get the new mindset. Not the new mindset, my mindset of just trying to change your life around, going from a fucking lazy piece of shit, average, that nobody fucking cares about especially, and all of a sudden everyone cares because you've made it by never giving up, and nobody can believe the success you're getting because it all came, very abruptly. It wasn't little by little. It was all at once, because that's how it happens in life, slowly, nothing happens in life, and then all at once. It's always how life happens. Slowly, then all at once. I got all my fucking followers so fucking fast. I wasn't ready. I actually don't really realize what's happening right now. I don't realize that I have 50K followers. I definitely don't realize that. Which is fine. I'm going to get used to it. Then there's going to be 100,000 or 1 million. It's going to happen. I just know that if I keep posting, if I keep putting in the same effort every day, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. And if I raise the standard, it's going to happen quicker and quicker. Because as I told you, it's all at once. It's little by little and all at once. So right now, I'm probably in the very slow stage of the all at once, right? 50K here, 50K followers. That might take me to 1 million. And I might be very slowly getting to 100K, 200K, 500K. I don't know how it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to be exponential towards the end, towards closer to the million. I don't know. And it doesn't matter because I'm going to put the effort anyway. But I just have to work expecting that this might happen. I know that in life everything comes all at once when you're prepared for it. If you just how can I say this shit? By posting for a very long time in the void, you get prepared. And then when it happens, you know what you're doing. It's not like you got lucky on your first video and made millions of views, and then you don't know what to do. You can't replicate the video again because it was just, you don't understand why the video was viral. It was just some random fucking meme and everyone thought it was funny, and now you can't make it again. And you have this weird existential crisis of why? How did I make everyone happy and now I can't do it again, And then you're lost again. By doing it 500 fucking times, you're ready for when it happens. And then you understand. And now, every video I post gets at least 50K views, right? For a very long time, I was getting less than 300 views. I was stuck in the 200 views jail, as they say. And I thought it was just my account being shadow banned or something. It's not. It was just nobody cares about this random dude with an average physique doing a random workout in a random place. I was nobody. Nobody had to care. But then I made this interesting cooking videos that brings value to people. Now I know that people love the value that they're getting from it, but that nobody else is telling them. I come from a culinary background, and I've been working with chefs in Paris. I'm in Paris right now. I've been living in Paris for like 5 years. I've worked for some of the best chefs in the world. And I give some of the best info you can fucking learn. From the French chef, from just French gastronomy, everything, And people love this knowledge. And I'm applying it to fitness in a way that nobody else cares either. Because most of French gastronomy is just, how do I get fat? I mean, that's not how it is. How do I get the best taste? And how do you get the best taste? It very often implies being very fatty, very cooked, very slow cooked, killing all the enzymes possible, killing all the nutrients possible by very long processes of cooking. And that's not healthy, especially when you're doing it with oils and fats that you're bringing above 100 degrees Celsius, that you're cooking them. You're killing the fats, you're making rancid fats, and then everyone's consuming rancid fats, and everyone gets health issues and gets fat, right? So I just got this fucking perspective of being myself, of trying to get fit with all this fitness knowledge I accumulated over 500 days and more, and the chef perspective. The chef that's making the food and the fitness guy that's trying to eat healthy. And I was just fucking crossing them both and realizing that I can't be doing French gastronomy and be healthy. It doesn't go together. You have to adapt everything, change everything. Which is why I'm doing my program. I'm trying to teach what the chefs don't tell you, the chefs don't know. Because the chefs know how to cook. They know how to make tasty food. But they're not necessarily fit. It's very fucking rare. Less than 1% of chefs are fit. Less than 1%. Maybe less than 0.1%, I don't know. But it's very fucking rare to find fit chefs. Because they're just very often they have this mindset that, oh, I'm a chef, I can eat whatever I want. It's okay, it's my job. So they just do it, and they get fat, and they're not healthy. And I have a few of my chefs. I have one of the best chefs in the world, second best chefs in the world. I've been working for him. I love him. He's a great chef, great mindset in terms of just the work. What's the word I'm looking for? Work ethic he has in the kitchen. It's crazy, right? He's a great chef, but he just had a, I don't know how it's called in English, kind of a heart attack or something in his brain. And he had this because he's been living a very unhealthy lifestyle of food, and it's very sad. He's lost memory from it because he never cared about his health enough. He just was making the best food possible. He got second best chef in the world, which is crazy, right? I'm very proud for him, but I also know that his health issues happened because of the way he's been cooking and consuming for all his life. He was just chasing the best taste and never the best health. So this happens. And I don't want that to happen to you, which is why I'm trying to help people eat the best foods. Check out my Instagram if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a chef, I post cooking videos. And it's all fucking delicious. But I post healthy foods processed in the best way to not damage any nutrients so that you can become the healthiest you've ever been. And I don't mean just making keto and vegan shit. I mean keeping the nutrients sane by not overcooking, not using some specific fats above certain temperatures because you're killing the vitamins. For example, if you heat up something to 150 degrees, you're killing the vitamin A's, vitamin B's, vitamin C's, vitamin K's. You're denaturing a lot of the of the minerals. You're denaturing some of the minerals, and then you're left with fucking nothing. The enzymes die too, and the enzymes are there to help you digest the food, to help you break down the food. So, if you cook everything like modern life has told you to do, you're going to be unhealthy. And I'm trying to change the world like this. I'm trying to teach 50 people how to not have this happen to them. Then my third goal is going to get some recognition by the French chefs. Because what I do, if you look at the comments of people, in the end, it doesn't matter what the chefs say. It's the people who consume that decide if what you do is a good work or not. And people on my Instagram, they fucking love my content. I get so much love, it's crazy. So what I'm trying to get now is to get some of the best French chefs, right? I'm going to say at least one by the end of the year to actually like collab with me or congratulate me for this effort of trying to make people healthy. It's going to be a long process. And I mean, just to get recognized because I'm making the content in English, you know. And in English, the French chefs don't speak English. I want to get so famous because the followers is nice, but the world has to go around, you know, to get recognized in your country, in another country. So I just want this to happen without me making the effort for it, you know, not chasing some chef like, can you please make a video with me? No, I want it to happen organically. I want them to reach out to me, tell me that they're proud of what I'm doing, that I'm doing something very useful for the planet. That's what I want. I want some of the best chefs in the world, French gastronomy, anywhere actually, but some of the best chefs in the world, to tell me about my effort being valuable and nice, you know. So, chef approval, chef approval. You know, I've been, some of my colleagues in my previous restaurant I've worked, chef approval. They told me that I actually became more famous than the chef. In terms of followers, it's not really true because they have like 80K, I have 50K. But in terms of views, I'm getting so much more fucking views than those chefs. So, I guess I am more famous than some of the chefs I've been working for, which is weird because, you know, they've put the 50 years of effort of working, and I just made some videos and taught people, got them what they needed, the value, the info, in front of their faces in their beds, right, on their phone. And that's what gets me recognized, to bring people the value straight to them instead of being in my restaurant with my Michelin stars and waiting for people to come to me. Anyway, it's a different age. Back in the day, they had to, you know, use TV. They didn't have internet. I have internet. I'm a little Gen Z guy, right? I have to. You make use of social media to get recognized. That's 3 of my main goals. I also have some side goals, like make some money goals. I need to make 100K by the end of the year too, in money. K dollars. I need to make 100K by the end of the year, but I'm actually going to be very unhappy if I don't reach this. But that's the goal I think everyone has. Everyone wants to make 100K by the end of the year. Is it going to happen? I need to make it happen. It's the mindset. It's that if I reach this, I'm going to reach this too, and I'm going to reach this too, and I'm going to reach this too. You know, it all comes together. So I have to, and I know for a fact that this one is going to happen. The first one, the 500K followers, is going to happen if I put in the work. So I just have to put in the work for this non-variable so that these 3 variables can happen as a consequence of, as a domino effect of the first one. And I don't know if you can see, but as I'm talking about it, I'm not doubting anything at all. I just know this number is going to happen sooner or later. And we'll see if it happens, right? This video is just me documenting to see if it actually happens, if I'm delusional, if it's going to happen and I'm going to be, you know, lowballing it and it's actually going to be much crazier. We'll see what happens. I just want to write down my goal so that you guys can see, and then you can see me get to the top if it happens, right? And you'll find a very inspirational journey in it. Also, one thing I want is a car. When I was a kid, with my parents, I used to go to Portofino in Italy every single year. In summer, every year we would go to Portofino. And I also love Ferrari, right? And when I was even younger, like 5, we went to the Ferrari store in Milano. And we got myself a Ferrari backpack. And I just loved it. And then it's ripped because, you know, I kept it for a very long time. Now I can't use it anymore. But because I've been going to Portofino this whole time, one of my main goals is like the first supercar I want to buy. I want the supercar, right? It's going to be a Ferrari Portofino. I don't know if you know it. Check it out. It's a very nice summer car. It's not too flexy. Usually the supercars, they're very fucking flexy. The Portofino Ferrari is not very flexy. It's just a nice, good-looking car for summer with the roof that goes out. You know, I don't know how you say it in English. Convertible. So Ferrari Portofino. But that might take a little longer, right? Because this is a pretty expensive car. Fino. Actually, the M, because there's the Portofino and Portofino M. Portofino is 250K, I think. Portofino M is 350K, but if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get the best model, right? So this one might take more than a year, right? Because it's a supercar. Might take 2 years. But I really want, I just see myself with my Ferrari Portofino in my garage. And I just want this. Because it's not only a supercar, it's a reminder of my fucking childhood. It's going to mean something to me every time I get in. I'm going to see Portofino and think about my parents, think about the summer as a kid, think about this fucking mozzarella di bufala I had on the Autobahn in Italy, going to Portofino with my sisters. I had this fucking mozzarella, best of my life. And I was probably like 6, 7 years old, and I have this memory of it was night outside on a terrace of a restaurant, eating this fucking bufala. Anyway, this car is going to remind me about those moments, and that's why I want it. I actually don't really care about having like 5 supercars or like just a Bugatti or some bullshit. I don't care. I just want this Ferrari Portofino because it means something to me. I don't really care about expensive shit. As you can see, I have the most basic clothing. I never flex what I wear, I never flex any watch or something. I could, if I wanted. I've been doing it in the past, but once I got my Rolex stolen, so I don't do it anymore. I think flexing leads to bad things like this. I live a very minimalistic lifestyle. This would be the only like materialistic goal I have, the car. Everything else is conceptual. 500K followers. I actually would rather have the 500K followers and the recognition that comes with it than the 100K. I don't care about the money necessarily. I just care about having an impact on the world. And this is going to happen if I have the 500k followers, which will probably allow me to get the car, get the fucking 100k. And if I get the 500k followers, I might have made much more than $100k dollars. You know, it's goals that I'm reaching for. I'm telling you about all this because I want you to realize that the world is changing fast. And you need to raise your fucking standards. Because, as I like to talk about these days, you know, social media, there's one thing that's good about social media. Although it's a lot of brain rot and a lot of jealousy, the one thing that's good on social media is that now people look up to good examples on social media. The super viral people, you know, the very successful, very rich, very beautiful, very everything, are the people that get the most views, which means that everyone sees them. Everyone sees their content, and now everyone is looking up to them. It's not just dumb social media anymore. There is still a lot of dumb shit, but there's a lot of inspiring things on social media. And you have two choices. Either you get inspired by them, and you try to improve your life to raise your standards to one day get closer to them, or maybe get higher than them. But to do it, you have to raise your standards. And how do you raise your standards? You set goals. That's your first option, right? To try to get better. And your second option is to hate on the rich, I guess. Hate on successful people, be jealous. And some people, they're jealous, but they don't want to admit it. They just, you know, if you walk in the street and you see a Ferrari, you might think you're not jealous, but you'll see the Ferrari and you'll roll your fucking eyes at it. You'll be like, some fucking rich guy. You're pissed by it. Although you don't feel like you're very jealous. It annoys you that this guy is making as much noise as possible with his car, you know? Well, he's just having fun. He's fucking enjoying the moment. Pissing you off with his car is a great fun to have. So, you need to be raising your standards. And I hope this video is going to help you out with this. This is goals that I'm most likely going to fucking reach. And I'm going to be putting effort every single day of my fucking life until it happens. If it doesn't happen by 2025, I'm still going to be putting the effort so that it happens in February 2026. You know, the time stamp is not very relevant. Maybe it's going to happen faster. I don't know. If I just have to put the effort every day. Right? You need to have this mindset, and that's some of the mindset that I'm coaching in my one-to-one program. So if you're interested in learning about the nutrition, learning about the fitness and how to get the never dying six-pack, right? It's here. I'm showing you for once. I always talk about it. And I like to say my six-pack never goes away. Since I've had it, it's never gone away. I've never been too fat. I've never lost it. Because the mindset has changed. The mindset will never fall back down to the fat person I was. Go check my video where I'm talking about my transformation. You'll see I was a fucking fat loser, video game addict that has nothing going for him. So, if you're interested in learning from me, in my ways of doing things, of learning, of teaching nutrition, of telling you how to eat and feel the best, because what I say about nutrition is that it's not about really making you fit looking, it's about making you feel best in your body. Because your body is a side effect of the mindset. And when you'll feel best, it's going to come so naturally that you get fit. Because you'll be able to work out so much more easily, with so much more envy of doing it, and without feeling like shit every day after the workout, after just waking up so tired and shit. It's all a lifestyle thing, a mindset thing. And once you've changed your mind completely, you're a different person, then the body slowly evolves into the best version that you've ever been. That's what I coach in my one-to-one. I want to see you in it. Hopefully you book a call in the description, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Press follow on the YouTube, guys. You have to press follow on the YouTube. And check my Instagram if you haven't. If you don't know me, I make a lot of delicious fucking foods with a lot of animal-based, carnivore, raw foods. Very important to eat raw, to have the maximum nutrients, bacteria, enzymes, and everything. If you cook, you break down everything. Thanks for watching. Press follow on the YouTube. Bye-bye. Very nice to see you. Are you still watching? Nice.